Number 2, modern poetry. Advice for the fan out there. Hide the cover. You don't want old ladies and the 9-to-5ers that you see every day to wonder what you're doing with something that has that on display. Put it away. At least you can read it under the sheets when the neighbors are quiet and gone, and maybe no cars are idling away on the streets, waiting and pausing on the horn. At least it's not porn. Couldn't finish it? Well, at least you tried. How many people can say something wise on paper that makes sense? Not the 9-to-5ers, not the old ladies on the bus. They ain't like us. When I said now try it, I thought just read another one. But then again, you have all that new stationery you never really use. And me? What do I know? At least get something started. If the bug has bit, so now write it. Okay. And I like this quote here from Cyril Connolly. Poets arguing about modern poetry, jackals snarling over a dried up well. This poem and the other one were read out loud, like I mentioned, at the Noctis Cafe. And they both had very strong responses. This one, I wrote it because I feel a lot of modern poetry doesn't connect with readers. I have never seen anybody reading it on the bus, even students. And I know that people want to feel connected. I know people want to read something that does speak to them. And poetry, to me, is not just a verbal game. Poetry is language, and language is a form of communication. So, if you ever read a modern poetry and you feel confused, as though it hasn't been written for you, this is why my work is, much more direct and much more for the general public. I like poets who speak in plain language, like Wisława Szymborska, Joseph Brodsky, and even the great William Shakespeare. The simplest lines are the most effective, to be or not to be, etc., etc. So, please tell me what you think. Bye.